Released next week is the sequel to the Souls-like shooter Remnant 2. Ahead of its release, a new class was introduced called the Hunter. With this class, you can expect to strategically take out targets one by one. The Hunter's perks, traits, and abilities all focus on how to easily control the battlefield in their favour. Information is key and is further brought out by a class mechanic called Mark. Unlike Remnant from the Ashes, which only offered 3 classes, Remnant 2 introduces a greater selection of classes or archetypes to choose from. You are not restricted also to the initial archetype choice. As you advance the game, you have the opportunity to unlock and switch to different classes. Swapping to a new archetype does not incur any cost, but you will need to level up the new archetype from the beginning. Remnant 2 is releasing on July 25th, but for those who purchase the Ultimate Edition, you can gain 3 days of early access plus other bonuses. We have a new review up for you to watch on our channel, so if you want to know what we thought of the game, plus a beginner guide to get you started. Before we get into more RPG news, we just want to thank Rockhat and Turtle Beach for sponsoring us. Get a gear discount down in the description below. Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters, the tactical RPG, gets new assassins to take out your foes with in the new DLC, the Execution Force, releasing this July 25th. Alongside the expansion is a new and meaty update that will definitely bring Heresy to its knees. Introducing the Assassinorum, a secretive group within the Empyrean of Mankind. It is the collective term for what are temple assassins. This means new disciplines from 4 temples: Vindicare, Eversor, Calyxus, and Calidus. The DLC also brings 2 mission types into the fold, the Tenturous Hive and boarding action missions. This will task the Grey Knights with eliminating a living hive of corruption. However, this will be invulnerable initially until the Knights can destroy the hive germs scattered throughout the map, while boarding action missions means invading nearby enemy cruisers and destroying their power generators. The first update 13 will bring 3 new enemies, 2 new warp surge events, and 3 new pieces of war gear to further customize your champion. The DLC is available for around $15 on both the Epic Game Store and Steam. Persona 5 Tactica got some more information on its combat systems and new characters in a new update from Atlas. Persona 5 Tactica will have the Phantom Thieves back in action, but this time introducing some new turn-based combat and RPG mechanics. Persona 5 Tactica, apart from the art style, is seriously unique. A blend of chibi-like characters bringing the magic of Persona Q2, new cinema labyrinths to life, elemental attacks, and other unique skills make their return. As to be expected, the various elemental skills will have a chance to inflict a status element on the target in addition to the elemental damage itself. Fire spells will cause enemies to take burn damage, shocks can stun, and ice will presumably freeze. The downside here is that hitting a target with its elemental weakness while it is in cover could trigger a 1 more action that will open it up to follow up attacks. Persona 5 Tactica will be adopting a simple cover-based system since it's moving to a tactical RPG this time around. Players will need to carefully plan out their movement on the battlefield, as taking cover will be a huge part of the success. Characters who end their turn while in cover may reduce the damage they take until their next action. The game releases on all major platforms: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam and Windows. It is set to launch on November 17th of this year. Diablo 4 is making headlines this week, some for the right reasons and some for the major patch that just brought some big changes. Firstly, let's talk about how well Diablo 4 has done in the first month of its launch. In June, the game has had over 10 million players experience the game. Blizzard released a second quarter report outlining some of the major milestones in the new action RPG's performance so far. Blizzard has also released a new patch which came with some balance changes, making it quite a controversial update, having the Diablo 4 player base up in arms. This laid the groundwork for the first season, which also dropped this week. Season 1 went live on June 20th, bringing a new storyline, boss uniques and more. Season of the Malignant introduces also the Battle Pass. Diablo 4 has had a stellar start, but it's a wonder if the dev team can continue to deliver, especially with recent changes. A campfire session will be happening this week, where the studio will share more about what's to come. You can check out our latest videos on Diablo 4 to keep up to date, and also drop by our Diablo 4 wiki for all the latest info. Honkai Star Rail just recently got a major update in the form of version 1.2, titled Even Immortality Ends. The update features the continuation of the main storyline. While version 1.1 was purely new characters and events, Honkai Star Rail's 1.2 update adds more story beats. Trailblazers can finally continue on the story after the cliffhanger back in version 1.0. The new main mission is called Top Clouded Tower Thrust and has players chasing who initially brought the activated Celeron into Shanzhou. Version 1.2 adds 2 new 5-star characters and 1 new 4-star character. First up we have the Blade, a wind element character that follows the path of destruction. Next arguably is a fan favourite, the 5-star Nihility character Tactica. She along with the version 1.1 Silver Wolf are the first people that our Trailblazers encounter. Last is Luca, who is another Nihility character, though uses the physical element instead. The update also brings new 5-star light cones, namely the Unreachable Side and the Patience is All You Need. Light cones are powerful artifacts that provide unique boosts and benefits to the character who possesses them. Honkai Star Rail 1.2 also presents various new events including Tales of the Fantastic and the Underground Treasure Hunt. These events offer players the chance to earn exciting rewards and take on challenging quests. We like when things are free, right? Well, the MMORPG The Elder Scrolls Online is now available for free through the Epic Games Store until July 27th. Yes, you've heard right. You can grab the Elder Scrolls Online base game for completely free on the Epic Games Store. The major MMORPG is only available for a limited time only, so grab it while you can. The game is up for grabs until July 27th at 11 AM EDT. You might be wondering what that entails. Well, the base game for The Elder Scrolls Online provides over 100 hours of content. It includes the 5 classes Warden, Sorcerer, Nightblade, Templar, and Dragon Knight. You will have 24 zones to explore and access to PvP games, battlegrounds, and the Alliance War. Downloading The Elder Scrolls Online from the Epic Games Store will also grant you the sigil of the Alliance War back bling in Fortnite. ESO is heading to the multiplayer Battle Royale, and you can also get a free bonus reward to boot. The latest chapter of The Elder Scrolls Online Necrom was released last month. You can also pick up this expansion, plus all others on the Epic Store too. Getting your Arcanist to level 10 by July 28th will also net you a free in-game Crown Store bundle as part of the Ascent of the Arcanist promotion. Not only that, but purchasing Necrom on the Epic Games Store will also grant you further Fortnite rewards, such as the Ebonheart Battle Axe Pickaxe and the Ebonheart Battle Axe Backbling. Airship Syndicate and publisher Digital Extremes have announced early access for the online action RPG Wayfinder will be commencing on August 15th. Early access will be available for platforms PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and PC via Steam. A new playable character was revealed with their own animated trailer, Venomous. Founders packs were also announced alongside the in-game housing systems, reward tower and more. Venomous gets a League of Legends styled intro with her own animated trailer. In case you missed it, the Airship Syndicate have been behind such games as Darksiders Genesis and Ruined King the League of Legends story. However, they are going in a slightly different direction from their previous boxed games. As a free-to-play game, Wayfinder will offer players a way to earn rewards through its Battle Pass. This isn't a real surprise as most games that offer free-to-play usually monetize in a similar way. Airship promises that there are 100 items to collect. And where they differ from most games, the Battle Pass will actually never expire. It's a good thing that the Reward Tower doesn't expire and that it can be played at any time once purchased. These will be available during the seasons. Well, that's it for the Week in the Wikis. Please join us again next week for yet another great week of gaming. Remember to check out our VIP program for some exclusive supporter benefits. And budding writers should take advantage of our Become an Author initiative. Thanks again for being part of this great community. Keep checking in with us with news, reviews, YouTube streams and vids, and general wiki goodness.